Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are going to take a walk down the beach while we talk about what Myrtle Beach is really like in the month of October. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. So today it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Beautiful sun, beautiful, almost clear skies, barely a cloud in the sky. And we are going to talk about everything you need to know about Myrtle Beach in October. We're going to talk about the weather. We're going to talk about crowds. We're also going to talk about all the events that are coming up in October because there are a lot. So if you're planning an October trip, there are tons of fun events that are planned, things to check out. We're also going to talk about any tips for saving money and that kind of thing. So hang in there for that. Let's start with the weather. We get so many weather questions. I'm going to link a video in the description below about fall weather. We cover October weather in great detail, including all the historical averages. But I'm just going to talk in generalities just to give you a high level in this video. So October weather is great. That just sums it up. We can get, you can still get a hurricane in October. It's still hurricane season through November, but it's less likely than in September or August. Those are the two highest months for both hurricanes and rain. Chances are the highest those 2 months. In October, those drop off some. Like I said, still possible, totally possible. There can be also just tropical depressions and things that bring rain in October. So I'm not saying it's perfect, but the weather generally is very nice. It's not super hot like it is in the summer. It's not as humid, but you still get these beautiful days. The water is still warm enough to swim at the beginning of October. Towards the end of October, even if the water temperature is still warm, it starts getting a bit chilly, just the temperature in the air. Because if you've ever been wet and on the beach, once you get up to out of the water, you can get kind of chilly if it's not super hot outside. So that's the issue with the later part of October. But the first half of October, generally speaking, still swim in the ocean, still enjoy it. Also, I know we're gonna get comments saying, where's the beach? It is high tide, and we are having a king tide right around now, like an extra high tide. Actually, I don't think the king tide's still here, but it's a higher than usual tide, let's just say that. So that's where the beach is. We still have a big beach. It hasn't gone anywhere. But since I mentioned hurricanes, I'm gonna give the same tip I always get. If you're staying, doesn't matter where you're staying, anything you're renting, Airbnb, hotel, condo, check with the cancellation policy and make sure there's a good policy in case of a hurricane so that you can get your money back or at least get a credit for a future stay. We have gotten burned by that in the past when we didn't live here. We are locals now, but we haven't always been, and we got burned by that in the past. So definitely that's our little tip from us to you. While we're talking about where to stay, we would definitely recommend checking out good deals, especially if you book ahead of time. October is when you can really start seeing great deals. September a little bit, but it gets much better in October. So you can look for those oceanfront hotel deals and be able to stay somewhere nicer for the same amount of money. Less money than you would in the summer. The summer rates are crazy high. The holiday rates are crazy high. I'm talking about like 4th of July. Once you get into October, school is back in session, rates go down. Same thing is true of other activities besides your hotel. There starts being sales, there starts being coupons. Check for the Monster and Big Buck coupon books to save some money. Those are in grocery stores, hotel lobbies. You can find those, they're free, and they usually can at least get you a few bucks off. But a lot of places still start running deals. You can do early bird specials for dining. Those are year round, but sometimes they get a lot better this time of the year. Also, while we're talking about that, we always get questions about what is open once we start going into the off season. Myrtle Beach considers their on season or tourist season all the way to the end of October because it stays warm and nice, like I mentioned. I mean, the middle, like I said, the middle to the end of October, we start getting chilly days. So I'm not saying it's going to be like summer weather, but it's still really pleasant. And some people like the weather a lot better. We do. October is our favorite month here. So I'll answer that question. Is it the best month to come to Myrtle Beach? Yes. In our opinion, it is. I think we have a video where we talk about exactly that it is our favorite month here. Best time to come and enjoy the beautiful weather without as many crowds, which takes us into our next thing, crowds. So there are still people here. It is not empty. The hotels are not empty. There are still plenty of people here in October. but it is absolutely nothing like the summer, nothing like the big holidays like Memorial Day and 4th of July. It is much more chill. There is still traffic, there are still people, but it is much, much more relaxed. If you really, really want to avoid the traffic and people, you're looking at January and February, but you're also looking at some cold weather. We can have nice days in January, February, but it's mostly cold. So if you want moderate crowds and you don't want to deal with being really packed, October's a great month. To me, it's splitting the difference. You're still getting the nice weather without the heavy duty crowds. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps other people find our videos. When you give us that like, that helps the YouTube put our video out to more people. So we greatly, greatly appreciate that. And if you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach, help planning your vacation, definitely click that subscribe button so you won't miss any new videos about Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. We usually put out a couple of videos a week. And so we'll keep you covered on anything new and what's happening here in Myrtle Beach. Next, I'm going to talk about the events. I'm going to need you to really strap in here because there are so many cool events in the month of October. It's going to take me a bit to get through them all. Myrtle Beach Bike Week Fall Rally starts in September on the 30th and ends October 6th. There are rides and events across Myrtle Beach and the Grand Strand during that time. These are motorcycles, if you're not familiar. So it's a motorcycle rally. We get questions, is that one really crowded? No. There are people, quite a few people come, but it's not jam-packed like the spring rallies. And a lot of them stay to the south of Myrtle Beach for a lot of the rally. So that will probably not have a huge effect on your vacation depending on where you're staying. If you're staying in Surfside, Garden City, or Murrells Inlet, it might affect you more than in Myrtle Beach proper. Pawleys Island Wine and Food Gala is October 3rd at the Reserve Golf Club of Pawleys Island at 7 p.m. And tickets are $100 a person and include wine tasting, hors d'oeuvres, and dessert tasting. Grand Strand Mustang Stampede, October 5th at Broadway at the Beach in front of Dave & Buster's. Myrtle Beach Brit Fest, October 5th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Market Common. It's a popular regional British car show featuring new, classic, antique, and rare British cars. Surfside Beach Fall Family Festival, and if you're not familiar with Surfside, it's just south of Myrtle Beach, is October 5th from 10 to 4. Festival includes arts, craft vendors, also activities for children, 2 stages with live entertainment, as well as an apple pie baking contest. That sounds yummy. Next up is Oktoberfest at Barefoot Landing. It's October 5th also, featuring live music, contests, German-themed food and drinks at participating restaurants. This is a situation where you do not have to pay money to go, but you can get a $10 wristband that will give you discounts on the participating restaurants that are offering. We're going to go around this. I see a lot of sand flying, so we're going to take a little detour around this. But anyway, that will give you a discount at the participating restaurants on non-alcoholic drinks and food. So that's pretty neat. Barefoot Landing is a big entertainment, dining, and shopping destination that's just over the border in North Myrtle Beach. Harvest Time Weekend at Brook Green Gardens and Murrells Inlet includes a pumpkin patch, scare crew building, a maze, free face painting, and a variety of craft tables for kids. Now, if you've never been to Brook Green Garden, there is a fee to get into the park. We have a video on Brook Green Gardens, so you can check that out on our channel if you'd like to learn more about Brook Green Gardens. We love it. It's a great place to go. Service House Family Fall Festival, October 5th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Socastee, with vendors, live music, entertainment, rides, pumpkin patch costume contests, and pet adoptions. Cruising the Beach Car Show, October 10th through the 12th at Broadway at the Beach. St. John's Greek Festival, October 10th through the 13th. That's at the St. John the Baptist Greek Orthodox Church. About to walk into something while I'm reading these things off here. So that has food, music, and dance performances. Next up is Myrtle Beach Mini Marathon and Coastal 5K at Myrtle Beach Boardwalk. That's the boardwalk. The boardwalk's right behind us. We just came from that area. That is on October 12th. It costs $80 to participate in the half marathon. That's what they're calling the mini marathon. Little River Shrimp Fest. This is a big thing. That's just north of Myrtle Beach. Is October 12th through the 13th in Little River. And that they have shrimp, local seafood, plus other food, arts, crafts, vendors, live music, and more. Taste of Market Common Fall Edition, they have that in the spring as well. It's October 12th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have a couple of different videos on the event with multiple food tastings. Tickets are $1 each, and the tastings are $1 to $5 for the food, unless that changes. That's what it was the last time. We have videos on that, so if you'd like to check that out, anytime you want to find a video on our channel, just search Carmen and Brian Myrtle Beach and then put in the topic. So this would be Taste of Market Common would be the topic to find that. The Myrtle Beach Jazz Festival is October 18th through the 20th in downtown Myrtle Beach. Pligs Kites Kite Festival is October 19th through 20th. That's at 812 North Ocean Boulevard from 11 to 5. That's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Loris Bog Off Festival is October 19th in downtown Loris. Loris is about an hour or so from Myrtle Beach, give or take. It's a celebration of the chicken bog with bog cooking contests and other foods, car show, live entertainment, and 3 stages plus 200 vendors. And if you're not familiar with what a chicken bog is, it's chicken, rice, usually sausage, spices, and it's all cooked in a pot together. It's usually a whole chicken. It's a unique dish to this area. This is the sort of birthplace of the chicken bog. Taste of the Town, October 22nd at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center from 4 to 9 p.m., where you can sample local area cuisine all in one night. Admission's $8 at the door. Food tickets are $1 each. Same situation where it takes 1 to 5 tickets for the food items, and parking is $5 at the convention center. The Myrtle Beach Jeep Jam is October 25th through the 27th at a former Myrtle Square Mall site, which is just a big open field now, with a car show, obstacle course, parties, food trucks, and more. I Love Seafood Fest. It's October 26th. This was rescheduled from September at the Burroughs and Chapin Park Pavilion. That's in downtown Myrtle Beach. That's right in the Central Boardwalk area. And that has live music performances and cooking demonstrations and seafood vendor booths. The Myrtle Beach Fall Jerk Fest is October 27th on Broadway Street in downtown Myrtle Beach, featuring Jamaican jerk style cooking. As far as what's open in Myrtle Beach during the month of October, pretty much everything. You might have some closures of rides like amusement park rides. Family Kingdom closes at different times each year for this season. That's a big amusement park. It's actually just over to my right. You might be able to see the Ferris wheel, but you'll have to check their calendar because it's different every year. I can't give you a set date that they close. Usually the Broadway at the Beach rides are still open at least on the weekend, but they may not be. It just depends on the weather and the crowd. They basically adjust it based on how many people are here. But other than that, restaurants, shops, all that stuff still open in October, so you don't have to worry about that. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.